I like to live simply. Here's me just listening to the lamentations of the women and reading a nice book. I wanted to touch on the effects of aerobic capacity on arousal state and how that might affect someone's proficiency during combat. So aerobic capacity is the degree of work you can perform utilizing oxygen and stored glucose and triglycerides for energy. So heart rate is a good analog to measure work intensity. Generally speaking, you'll reach your aerobic capacity at anywhere from 120 to 140 beats per minute if you're a healthy human being with 2 legs and you don't have pneumonia. So someone with a high aerobic proficiency will have a lower working heart rate during combat. All the adaptations of the aerobic energy system have to do with the proficiency of gas diffusion and oxygen storage. Let's say, you're about to go fight someone to the death, can't get out of it, absolutely have to do it. Do you want to take EPO? You're a brainiac, you're a smart guy. You say yes. So EPO stimulates hemocytoblasts. What they do is they produce red blood cells. Red blood cells hold hemoglobin. Hemoglobin stores 4 molecules of oxygen. So more red blood cells equals more hemoglobin equals more oxygen present in your body, ready to be used in your aerobic energy system to produce more ATP. This would ultimately decrease your heart rate and your respiratory rate during the same intensity of work. Your heart rate directly affects your state of arousal. So a high arousal state will have something like an increase in neurological drive. You will also have a decreased perception of external stimuli. If you've heard of tunnel vision, this is something that features in those states. So I'd like to hypothesize that someone with an aerobic proficiency will tolerate combat duration and intensity better, as their working heart rate will be lower. They won't artificially increase their state of arousal. That means they avoid tunnel vision and they can pick up a whole bunch of stimuli around them, such as 300 dudes on horses wanting to pretty much remove your head from your body. Most importantly, crush your enemies and listen to the lamentation of the women.